back to Third Phase of Moon. You've got the Cousins Brothers, and we've got incredible videos from around the world, so buckle up. Thanks for being with us tonight. What are we looking at?
Coming in from Brazil, 2 videos from Brazil. Let's get to it right now of what looks to be a Vimana, a strange craft in the sky captured in HD. Take a look at this. We're going to take some stills off the original video. Let's get a close look at whatever this golden chariot is. Some people are calling this a Vimana. The Vimanas, known in ancient India, were powered by anti-gravity. They took off vertically and were capable of hovering in the sky like a modern helicopter. These ancient scripts hold exquisite details of 70 authorities and 10 experts of air travel in antiquity. It is presumed that some of these texts also might talk about interplanetary travel, but that will be revealed in due course of time when translators will be able to comprehend these manuscripts. However, the great Indian epic Ramayana holds a description of a trip to the moon in a Vimana, and the battle fought on the surface of the moon with an airship. Wow, are we looking at a Vimana captured in Brazil? Incredible imagery. I want to get your people's opinions below. Definitely leave your comments, thumbs this up, and if you have friends that aren't believers, you might want to show them this. Right? What do you make of this incredible video?
What?
Like, this is like nothing I've ever seen before. It's very unique in characteristics, and it does very much resemble a Vimana. There are strange aspects to this thing. What keeps it afloat is a big question.
When you look at this, we are in New Mexico right now. There's this circular pattern. Obviously, it looks like a target spot, military in design for sure. But when you get to the center of it, there's something very strange. 2 triangular craft basically parked next to each other. When we're looking at this, we're kind of scratching our heads. What is this all about? Some people are actually speculating what we are seeing up here is some kind of transportation vehicle, some kind of car, Jeep. Not exactly sure if that's the case or not, but we are looking at these 2 triangular objects, and you could definitely make out some kind of a metallic sheen coming off of this. And if you look at this one to the upper top here, it's definitely casting a long shadow. I'd say the craft ends right about there, but casting this long shadow gives some kind of relevance. Its mass size. Take a look at this place. I would have to say, let's get some distance and see what we're looking at here. From this end to here, it's about 930 meters. So it is definitely pretty large, I'd have to say. But what's really weird is when you go back to other dates on Google itself, it's interesting because we want to go back in time as we do on Google Maps in 2009. It's not there. And what's really strange is when I first searched these coordinates, Google, the Google Earth Pro, the new Google Earths, didn't really recognize it. So I had to go through a few different ways to try and actually find this location. Let's see how far back this basically target spot, definitely for the military. The Holloman Air Force Base is very close by. So I would think this is target practice in my opinion, but there's no indication of the triangular object when we get to the center of it. Let's see, what do we got here? There's nothing there. But when you go to 2013, this thing pops up. And what I really like about it is when you look at it on 3D maps, as we survey over the landscape over here, there is a road, as we can see. And when you get in a closer look, again, people are speculating that this is some kind of car. So it definitely is a mystery to me. Take a look at what just came in via our Gmail, coming in from William Bennett. It's getting crazy. What's going on the surface of the moon? We got things that are going to blow your mind, but this is a close-up photo of a Nikon 1000 major telephoto zoom, and he captured some kind of anomaly embedded within the crater that doesn't look normal at all.
What could it be? Well, that's the big question. We have moon anomalies captured by NASA themselves, but this is coming in from an amateur, a person that's just looking at the moon themselves. And I think this is where full disclosure will break what's going down via the big cover up. And here is the photographic evidence shared right here at Third Phase of Moon. And we got to thank William Bennett with his incredible photographs. And what we're looking at, I'm not exactly sure, but I got Brett Cousins with us and he's scratching his head. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, Blake, check these out, these high-res photos, and we're zooming up on this dome inside a crater. I've seen these before, but nothing like this, Blake. When we get in close, it's such a great photo, and the high-res gives us the opportunity to look at that dome. Look at the orange tint, the patina to this thing, and it looks like it's being held up, some sort of platform. Do you notice that, Blake? I do like what we're looking at. This is, I would have to say, the best photo of any evidence of anything that could portray a secret space program on the moon, Blake.
With videos coming in on a daily basis from the moon, I have to say there's these standouts, these anomalies that just pass over the surface of the moon. But then the crater below, you could see this maybe substation developing on the surface just within the crater. I don't know if there's some kind of correlation between the both of them, but you could tell, again, it does not look normal. This is something that could be extraterrestrial. And I want to get your thoughts, people. What are we looking at right here? Because right now we're still scratching our heads, and I'm sure NASA doesn't have any answers.
Let's go to Area 51. Some people are speculating what we just discovered in recent times, that this could be some kind of vent or a tower embedded within a crater close to Area 51.
Yeah, we noticed Area 51. It's a huge bombing range. A lot of nuclear explosions that were created back in the 40s and 50s, testing ranges. Look at this crater. You can tell that it's been dug out. It's a little bit more deep, and definitely they're carving it out. And this is how bases are made. Could this be an air vent to the secret facility of Area 51?
Some people have speculated, and people that have called into Third Phase Moon, that Area 51 itself is a massive city beneath the ground. Many levels, over 100 that we've heard. Could this be a ventilation system for Area 51? I don't know. It definitely looks very similar to a ventilation system, but then out of character in the middle of a crater. Kyle?
Yeah, I mean, for real, it has. It shouldn't be there. It shouldn't exist, but it does. It looks about the size of a grain tower or something. I mean, that structure is obviously massive. So who knows what it is? And obviously, no one can go there and even find out. And these pictures that you guys have are actually really great pictures of it. You can really see the detail of this thing. There's something definitely sticking out of there. There's a lot of times when going on Google Earth where people can get confused by the image and mistake it for stuff. But with the 3D rendering, there's no way you can. That's definitely there.
Absolutely, something's there, and obviously it is off limits to the public. We're wondering what it is, and I got a feeling Brett's right. Is some kind of ventilation system to work with the underground base that's hidden underneath Area 51 itself, and it goes many chambers below. This comes in from Russia. What are we looking at? Listen to this. It's not making any sound whatsoever. I don't think it's a drone, or I don't know. I'm just scratching my head. Can you guys make out what we're looking at here?
Yeah, let's take a still from this right now. Let's get a closer look at what we're looking at. Could this be like a weather monitoring balloon? I don't see no tether on it. You'd think it would just drift away. This thing's staying stationary, and this guy's got a really good look at it.
it almost looks like there's a 360 circular thing and then a triangular object as well embedded into each other. It's very weird, obscure. I've never seen any kind of weather balloon drone like this. This is a great broad daylight UFO sighting. Yeah, some size. It looks like maybe the size of a small vehicle. It almost looks like there's portals in there, these black, round, circular portals. Very strange. I like the way the cameraman actually observes this, manages to capture a really clear shot. Very good video coming out of Russia. Again, I have no explanation what this is. That's why we're putting it out right now at Third Phase of Moon. I want to get your guys' comments. What do you think this object is? Is this some extraterrestrial craft? Again, a still photo. Try to make it out. Very, very strange.
All right, guys, we got a good one. We have a really good sighting. I want to share it with you right now. Third Phase Moon. This video lasts for a long time. We're gonna roll with it. It approximately lasts for about almost 10 minutes. This is astounding footage. Broad daylight, a flying saucer. What is it? It's definitely not a drone. We don't see any prop propellers of any kind. The eyewitnesses, there was no sound whatsoever. We had to mute the sound because there's a lot of music and vulgar language going on in the background. Maybe a copyright infringement. So we had to mute the audio, unfortunately. If you see a UFO sighting, turn down the background music on your radio or whatever's going on, because we want to share your reaction of whatever this is. But whatever was captured is one of the best flying saucer footage I've ever seen. Take a look at this. Right, let's pull up a still and zoom in. And wow, what are we looking at? You could almost make out patterns beneath this saucer-shaped craft in the sky. Alien, in my opinion. This is definitely not a drone. Right, what is the background behind this? Let's take a look at this in real time.
Like, that still just really did everything for what we're looking at here. It shows that there's no technology, no mechanics within this ship. This thing's hovering on its own with technology that we're not familiar with. This is amazing. Like, this is a little shaky and out of focus at points, but man, when Raphael catches in focus, we got something that's amazing, something that's undeniable, otherworldly, Blake.
All right, let's just roll with the footage. This is there's a lot of video coming in. This was a massive file size. I would have to say it's about 2 gigabytes in HD footage of a flying craft in the sky that definitely looks like a flying saucer, a classic one. Take a look.
Wow, look at that. We got a still. Again, this is something like Billy Myers, but we all know Billy Myers is so controversial, and his limited access to new information is something to say.
Yep, definitely a lot of controversy behind Billy Meyer and his footage. We've spoken with his American correspondent. His name is Mr. Horn, and he came on Third Phase of Moon and wanted to explain Billy Meyer's encounters. But like I was saying, what Raphael captured looks exactly like a Billy Meyer UFO. But we invite everybody to take a look at this, analyze the footage. This thing is hovering in midair.
Like, I see other objects flying around this. I think these are birds. It's showing motion. It's moving. and holding still. He's got a really good grasp of what we got here. He's holding it steady.
We have an unidentified object.
This thing's just hovering there, Blake.
Yeah, most drones, if you look at them very closely, and we're zooming in close, and he absolutely captures it in clarity, whatever it is, and you see no prop propellers of any sort. Look at this. Look at this. It just hovers there. Is this some kind of new anti-gravity device that has yet to be revealed to the world? I think Donald Trump just mentioned today that there's new technology beyond belief, and it's going to change the world. Is this what he's referring to? This is incredible breaking news. You got to share this with your friends right now. Let's roll with the video.
Raphael was there with his father, and that's who you see right at the beginning of the film. He was astonished. And I'm astonished too, what we're looking at. This thing is so compelling, to say the least. It just went right over his head. Oh my God, that's amazing.
We're watching it for the first time with you right now, Third Phase of Moon, and the people from around the world. Welcome everybody joining us. It's late at night. I just wanted to get this out to you, everybody, our friends from around the world that want to believe we're not alone. And this video is definitely great evidence of something that displays anti-gravity power. There is no sound coming off this whatsoever. Look at this. It goes right over Raphael's head, zooms by.
Third phase of moon.
Control, this is Flight. We're tracking 3 fast-moving objects, origin unknown.
He manages to hold it steady. This is almost a 10-minute encounter of this flying disc performing maneuvers that we can't explain. Wow, Brett, this has got it. Look at the dimension with the telephone pole. This thing is maybe the size of an SUV. Like you said, I would imagine that at least 2 humans could fit in there. 2 full-sized humans, about 6 feet each, could sit in that cockpit and just hover over there. Is this new drone technology, Brett, without props? I don't think so.
Like, I'm speechless at the moment. I'm just gonna hold on and watch this. Everybody, just keep watching. There it is. It just showed a little bit more scale right there and a little bit more clarity. This thing's getting close. This thing seems to pass over and over right above their heads. I would be in shock seeing something like this.
Control, this is Flight. We're tracking 3 fast-moving objects.
Now it's static in the sky. Look at this. It's very clear. It's is this some kind of new drone that we've never seen, or is this something from the Roswell crash reverse engineered? Because this looks exactly like what Bob Lazar has been talking about all these years of these disc-like craft
Flight, this is Control.
using alien technology, reverse engineered alien tech. I'm just amazed by this video.
This is Control.
Let's roll with it.
Position on the 3 objects.
Like, first off, we've been seeing the evidence, and now it's been going on for about 7 minutes now, and I don't see any propellers. No real technology that could keep this thing up in the sky. Drones have all sorts of battery cables, wires, lighting. We don't see none of that.
The International Space Station. Take a look at this. What are we looking at?
Captured at 2:26 a.m. International Space Station time, a live feed captured some kind of anomalous craft hiding behind the ISS, and it disappears in the full sunlight spectrum. What the heck are we looking at? This video was submitted to us by Anomalies, the real deal. He's got a YouTube channel and he keeps a close eye, and we're happy that he's sharing this video. Right now on Third Phase of Moon, we're looking at this. Once again, as you can see, whatever this craft is, basically dematerializes or takes off. But once again, in clarity, full clarity, we see this craft of unknown origin make an appearance. And that's the solar ray right there coming in from the ISS from below. But once again, we got a good close up. I'm going to take a photo of the still video image and see if I could enhance it, bring some sharpness and brightness and contrast. This is amazing what's going on around the International Space Station. Look at this. Once again, it's slightly rotating. I take another still photograph as we're looking at this once again. That's the solar ray panel from the International Space Station on the bottom left hand as it's rotating up. This video lasted for 9 minutes, so I sped it up to give a little bit of bigger picture, in my opinion, of this event in a little less than about 18 seconds or so. So again, this video lasts for about 9 minutes, but as I speed it up, we see this thing rotating. And I'm taking another still here, and I've got Brent here, and I want to get his opinions. What the heck is going on?
Yeah, Blake, this is some of the best stuff I've seen all year. This is amazing. What is NASA going to say about this? I bet they're going to try to tuck it away as usual, but we're looking at a craft that seems otherworldly. We see edges on it and certain shapes to this craft that doesn't seem to match anything in our arsenal. I like the way this thing just disappears and kind of maybe take off at some extreme rate. What is NASA looking at when they're looking out their windows? Are they seeing this object? Are they going to tell us is a big question. Notice this craft kind of reflect the solar flare itself. This thing looks metallic. The underbelly of it, it's highlighting the solar flare panels. Whatever this thing is, I don't believe it's a reflection. What we're seeing is something real, something metallic, something otherworldly. This is out of sight. I got to say, you've seen it here first on Third Phase of Moon. Make sure if you see this anywhere, tell them where it came from.
We're glad you're joining us. Take a look at this new video. What the heck is going on? This is one of the most bizarre UFO videos that I've seen in a long time. You could clearly see this palm tree shaped craft is behind the power lines. And I gotta say, it's quite large and it is creepy to say the least. A black ominous figure up there. Some people might say humanoid with some weird wings on it. I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but I'm glad that we're sharing it with you right now. I'm going to have to say this is bizarrio. I might even put that in the title tonight because it looks exactly like palm trees, as you would see on the ground, but it doesn't make sense. We're seeing it in the sky. Is this some kind of glitch? Some people might say it's a glitch in the Matrix. Brent, what's your thoughts here?
Yeah, this is weird, man. It's creepy. We're looking at this thing just kind of just hover above those power lines, and it just seems to move with kind of its own force. It's just undulating right there, and you don't see the thing really morph. It's rather static. Could this be CGI? I like the camera work. It seems like it's moving correctly. Again, it looks real to me. It looks like it was captured in-house.
Absolutely. And I like the way it's very stationary as it rises, but the characteristics of the craft, it seems pretty stable. And
I see a little bird fly by, so I could estimate that this thing to be possibly maybe 15 to maybe 20 to 25 feet in length. Incredible stuff. And I know the world is watching, and you're joining us tonight from around the world. You want to see the UFO videos? We got more for you. So take a look at these incredible ring cam footage of 2 UFOs moving at very fast speeds. I'm just looking at it in real time. We get a lot of videos, and it's hard to go over them and have any words to say to what we're looking at, because again, more evidence. These 2 dart by super quick. Let's watch it again. Real time. Let's slow it down. I don't see any strobing or FAA lights on it. I don't see any wings. They almost resemble Tic Tacs. Here's the other shot from another angle of one object with the flight characteristics that equal these right here. Look at this. Brett, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, I like the way these cylindrical objects are illuminating the bottom ground. You can see the trees highlighted, and as these pass by, whatever it is, it's projecting light, and that's interesting. Could it be just overblown light from the ring cam itself, and it's kind of pushing so much light out of it that we can't see what the structure is? But this is weird. They travel in formation. They're really low to the ground, and if this is helicopters going over a neighborhood, that'd be way too low. What are we looking at? This is incredible stuff. I like the ring cam footage when they do come in, and if you got anything cool that looks like this, send it our way.
Appreciate you guys joining us across the United States and across the world on a daily basis. As the UFO footage comes in, we're going to share it to you. We're not going to slow down. We're going to give it to you as fast as we receive it. So thanks everybody for joining us. Appreciate everybody in the live chat. You guys be safe. Take care. Blake Cousins. Thanks, Brent. We'll see you next time.